He says, not by power nor by might, but by my spirit, saith the Lord. The thing is, to see, we forget all this stuff that we seem to cling to. Like, we forget about these things when we cling to these things. I'm talking about the things of the world, worldly things. And I'm talking about all types of manners of ways of saying or describing or descriptions, and you got these things and being expressed in every way possible, commercializing it. Telling us like just lying on things, certain things, and but they still go based off of what they know that the mind goes based off of. Like, these are sacred things. These are sacred chantings, if you will. Let's go ahead and keep on learning, but let's get careful about what we're learning. Let's get careful, like really get careful. Like, start caring about what you're allowing to come in and about what you're allowing to be allowed to come out of you. Cause that's gonna defile you or make you who you. That's gonna be. He says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Psh, woman, as a woman thinketh in your heart, so are you. Man, now a child, as you think, so in your heart you are. So you need to understand these things, and this is based off of a lifestyle that is lived throughout your life. If anything changed throughout your life, that was based off of what the condition of your heart was in, the state of your heart. God don't look at the outward appearances of men and women and children. He looking at the heart. Do you really want this change? And if you want this change, why do you want it? It's the motive that God looking at. He ain't looking at nothing else. What's your true intentions on why you want to change? Or why you want this to change about your finances? Or why you want that to change about what you're driving around in? Or why you want that to change about where you are working in and what what's your position? What is your intentions, your true intentions? What is in the heart? Because that's going to determine whether or not. And sometimes what's in the intentions of of the heart of the man, even though it be evil, God will still allow that man or that thing or that woman or that particular person to take charge in that area or whatever to accomplish his purpose. Talk about God's purpose. Okay? I bet you both good and evil, both work together. Both, all right? Good and evil work together for the good of those that loves God and are called according to his purposes. Did you hear what I just said there? Both good and evil work together. I got to say that again. For those. Both good and evil work together for those that love God and are called according to his purposes. I want you to get that one. So therefore you can know who automatically and always was and always has and always will be, okay, forever and ever and ever and evermore in control. Okay? Let's not forget that. Both good and evil work together for the good of those who loves God and are called according to his purposes. Whose purpose? God's purposes. Okay, the Father's purposes. And can't nobody get to the Father but through Jesus, the Son. That's one way you get to the Father. There's only it's only one way. Only one lifestyle to live, and that is Jesus' way. Jesus' lifestyle. The way, truth, and the life to live. Look at that. The way, truth, and the life to live is Jesus. That's how you're going to get to the Father. That's how you're going to reach who you are in the Spirit. That's how you come to see yourself in Him. as he is. You need to understand who you are. I keep on telling this to people. I keep on talking about all these things about what happened in 1930, about it was a crowning of a king, and it was a black man that was crowned King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He held the title office, the office and title of the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. This is in the Bible. And then you got the book of Joshua being mentioned in the second book of Samuel in the 18th verse. Giving you more information about Moses. Even Moses was a king of Cush, and that took place in Ethiopia. This is not, you get what I'm trying to say here? This is what happens when you don't care to know what they cared to take. They cared enough to take it. They cared enough to take it from your mind. Why? Where the power? Look, check this out. He said, my people are destroyed by lack of knowledge. That's it. You don't know who you yourself are. Oh my God, who you are. Look, he said, choose ye this day whom you will what? Serve. But how can you make the choice on who to serve when you don't know who is who? Based off all of this deception and stuff like that. This is all nothing but going on, but you know, just hit and miss, hysterical and non-hysterical, fictional, but they want to go ahead and call it non-fiction and water things down to where they don't give you the whole pieces of information that's been taken away because of the lack of studying to show self-approval. Okay, now he did. Now that's the only thing that you need to regard yourself in when it comes down